So I was reading through the Incredible Cross-Sections book for The Last Jedi, and the very last thing I expected to read about was an old Legends character. But in the pages about Snoke's massive flagship, the Supremacy, the mega-class Star Dreadnought is said to dwarf the Super Star Destroyers of the Empire, the trophy battlecruisers of the Republic, and the most outlandish reconstructions of Xim the Despot's flagship. Xim the Despot was a character first mentioned in the Han Solo adventures back in 1980, so this guy is a legend even by Star Wars legend standards. That single mention in a reference book makes his existence canon, but we don't know anything else about him, so today I'll talk about his Legends history as a primer. Xim was born in the Outer Rim on the planet Argai over 25,000 years before the events of the films. He was one of 5 sons born to the pirate Xur VIII. Xim started his career as the leader of a criminal organization who later entered politics. Even as a teenager, he was notorious for his brutality. After Xur's death, Xim finished what he started and conquered the Tion Cluster. He built a large, technically advanced military, as well as a feared secret police known as the Geno Haradan, who you might recognize from Knights of the Old Republic. His reign was one of terror and genocide. At the height of his power, Xim's empire included hundreds of thousands of worlds, but he encountered another growing civilization known as the Hutts. War broke out between the two factions, and Xim the Despot was ultimately defeated in 3 battles at the planet Vontor. Historians disagreed as to his ultimate fate, but he either died in the fighting or was captured by the Hutts to later die in their dungeons. One ship in Xim's fleet was able to escape the battle, a treasure ship known as the Queen of Ranroon. It was protected for thousands of years over the planet Dolalt by the crew's descendants. The lost treasure became a myth, but was found by Han Solo shortly before the Galactic Civil War. Unfortunately, what he found was no more than outdated technology that had become worthless after nearly 25,000 years. If I had to guess, the Queen of Ranroon was probably the flagship that the Supremacy is compared to in the Incredible Cross-Sections book. Xim is not the first piece of Han Solo's Legends history to be made canon. It could mean nothing, but I'm really hoping we're building to Solo a Star Wars story and an origin that is heavily inspired by Star Wars Legends. I think that would be a lot of fun, but we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.